Hey everyone, Chris back with another video. We are going to be unboxing a device that I've been extremely excited for ever since it came out. I've always wanted to get my hands on this and see it in person, let alone own it. I do want to let you know I recorded this unboxing already. I did not like the quality or how I had it set up, and unfortunately I lost all the initial reaction and everything else, unpackaging it, things like that. So I'm redoing it because I feel this is going to be a much better quality. So again, I apologize for that, but hopefully I may just post both of them and see what you guys think. This one I will be able to, I had issues with the first one getting everything in frame because I was trying a new setup. So without further ado, we are going to be unboxing the Xiaomi Mi Mix. This I purchased with my own money from Banggood. I'll leave the link where you can purchase this yourself. I purchased this during their flash sale for around $520. And this not only is just a standard Mi Mix, but this is the Pro Edition that has the 18 karat gold trim, the 256 gigs of internal storage, and also 6 gigs of RAM. So let's get this unboxed here. Enough of me chatting about it. I must say this is a quite big box for a phone, again, but it is a large phone. This came out last year from Xiaomi as a concept device, essentially showing what devices in the future could look like. They pretty much started the revolution of bezel-less screens if you don't know what this phone is about. We are presented with the phone initially, and that's quite big actually, wow. And it opens up kind of like this accordion type book effect, which is really nice. This is a nice presentation, probably nicest I've ever seen on any given phone that I've ever unboxed or seen itself. So this will work in the US on GSM networks such as AT&T and T-Mobile. I'll be using this on T-Mobile. Here we have just a USB-C charging cable. I would have liked to see this as black because the device is in black, of course. White kind of stands out quite a bit, but and then you also have a charging brick in there also. And then here you just have a SIM tray and some pamphlet paperwork, which will all be in Chinese, so irrelevant to me. Alright, we're going to go in further with this unboxing. It does come with a nice case, and this is a leather case with some felt inside of here for initial protection straight out of the box, which is nice. I always love when companies do that. And then we have the device itself. This is quite a big device, and I would say my hands are maybe on the large medium size, but it definitely is going to be very hard to use one-handedly. Let's go ahead and get these stickers pulled off, and then the front one as well. Alright, let's get everything set aside here real quick. That way we have no distractions of this beautiful, beautiful device. Oh my goodness. So, we see a huge slab of, this is actually made out of ceramic. Yes, you heard that right, ceramic. What you have, sometimes your silverware, like your plates, things like that, made out of very, very resistant to scratches, and very difficult to manufacture. This is all black. Here we have on the rear the 16 megapixel camera with dual LED flash and your fingerprint scanner, and then this is actually the 18 karat gold rim around, as you can see there. I'm not sure if you can. This is literally a mirror finish. There you are. and it's so slippery. It's not. It doesn't feel like glass. Um, it doesn't. That's for sure. It's like a soft but yet very smooth uh, feeling in your hand. So on the top you have your headphone jack and a mic, or it looks like two mics there. On the side you have your volume up, volume down, your power button, and then on the bottom you have your speaker grill. No, not a speaker grill. We'll get into that in a moment. You have your mic and speaker, and then also your USB charging port. On this side we have nothing besides a SIM tray. This is a dual SIM, no internal storage. Like I said, 256 gigs of internal storage. On the front is where all the magic is going on, and literally this is magical. You have to really see this phone in person to really understand how beautiful this device is. I cannot put it into words, and I'm so excited for this, even after already using this device for just a little bit now. So here is the screen. It is just, I can't put that into words. It is utterly gorgeous. So this is a 6.4 inch display. It is a 1080p resolution, so it is a little low on the resolution side. The full resolution itself is 1080 by 2040, so the aspect ratio is not quite 16 by 9. See how you feel about that. So on the bottom here you have a notification light down in this area here, and also your ambient light sensor, and then over here is your 5 megapixel camera, if you can see that. 5 megapixel camera on the bottom. And then your screen, again, this is an LCD IPS display, and actually gets quite bright, as you can see. So there is no earpiece. Now, as you can see, there's nothing up here like you would see on a traditional cell phone, like a speaker grill up top, anything like that. So because of the 6.4 inch screen that is on the front, and about the 91-92% screen to body ratio, there is no room for a speaker grill. So what Xiaomi has actually been able to do is implement what they call a cantilever piezoelectric ceramic piece inside. So basically what that does is it transmits the signal and vibrates that piece inside of the phone, transmitting the sound through the device to your ear. So essentially, in theory, you could hold this phone up any way to your ear and hear the caller. So there's really no wrong or right way. Because this whole thing is made out of ceramic, it's very scratch resistant, like I already said, but yet ceramic is very brittle. So dropping this is more than likely going to be catastrophic to either your screen or the rest of the device. This is like a piece of art, in my opinion. It is that beautiful. So let's get into it real quick. This is running MIUI 8. It is said that a Nougat update is going to be coming very soon. Probably MIUI 9 is around the corner, and Xiaomi will be announcing that. And one thing, since I did purchase this from Banggood, one of the great thing is this actually supports, and already out of the box has the global stable ROM installed on here. So what that means is that OTA updates will be available, and you can actually install OTA update on this device without any worry, whereas other resellers put like a vendor ROM on there and that sort of thing. Something else that I noticed from when I did my original unboxing is that this device itself is actually bootloader unlocked right away. So if we go into developer options, right here. I was looking into this earlier today to unlock the bootloader, and we can see here, Mi unlock status unlocked. So right out of the box, this from Banggood comes Bootloader Unlocked, which means you can easily flash TWRP onto this, or flash a Chinese developer, China stable ROM on here with ease. That just makes the process so much easier, and I'm actually really excited for that. Um, so so yeah, that just in of itself is worth the price you pay almost too. So I purchased, like I said, 520. They do have other variants where it doesn't have as much storage, so maybe 128 gigs. You can get that for less in the 450 to 500 range. So the internals, this has a 4400 milliamp hour battery. That is huge for a phone like this. With a 1080p resolution screen, I would suspect the battery is going to be fantastic on this. There is also a Snapdragon 821 processor in here. So the same processor that comes with the Google Pixel is in the mix. And like I said, there's already 6 gigs of RAM. There is, I believe, a 4 gig variant with 128 gigs of storage, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, everything so far has actually been running very, very quick, and I'm really surprised by the speed of this. It might I even say the speed of the phone is kind of that similar to of a Google Pixel, just in regards to just responsiveness and how quick it can open apps and things like that. Some things run a little bit slower. MIUI 8 is heavily skinned. It is the highest, I would say, in my opinion, if I'm not mistaken, the most skinned version of Android you can get on any phone. There's tons of customization options, the ability for themes. Only thing I would say the downside that I do not like is just how heavily it handles background processes, things like that, having to change a lot of settings to make sure your notifications come through as they should, such as emails, any other messaging apps even. Um, so so yeah, so I'm still kind of in awe of this phone. It is very slippery. That's for sure. This will literally slide off a device if it is not flat, and I've read stories online that has happened to many people. Um, so, anyways, if you guys have any questions or comments about this phone, feel free, as always, to comment them down below. I will answer them to the best of my ability. Expect a lot more videos on this device, and I will definitely be doing a comparison for sure with some other devices, and stay tuned for that. To show you just how big the device is, this is next to a Nextbit Robin, and then this is also next to a Zook Z2. So just in sheer size, the screen is larger than the whole Zook Z2 itself, which is just amazing. But one-handed, you're not going to be able to use this one-handed without moving the phone around, and I would always recommend holding this in one hand and using a second, because this is going to fall if you try to yeah, just it's a beast. It does have the ability for a one-handed usability, so you can make the screen smaller, which is nice, especially for a phone of this size. But yes, this is fantastic. This is gorgeous. This will definitely draw attention if that is something you are into for your phones. Someone sees a phone with that looks like this in your hand, they're going to ask you, what is that? So I will leave all the links down below where you can purchase this from Banggood. That's the cheapest site I've actually found this variant at, 520 when I purchased it. So They do very quick shipping. Actually, shipping was free with this. It came in about 2 weeks, if that. It did come with a tracking number, and it arrived via USPS. So I was very pleased with how quick this arrived to my door here in the United States. I didn't have to pay any like customs or income taxes, any other fees like that, which I'm really happy to see and know about, because I did purchase the Zook Z2 from Banggood as well. So yes, thank you all for sticking with me. Hopefully this was enjoyable. If you guys want to see more of this phone, feel free to let me know, and I will definitely make it a point to do so. I'm going to be hopefully getting some other accessories for this. Since it does have the Snapdragon 821, it does support quick charging, Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0, and we will be going through its paces, testing it out, and hopefully it will be good to me and I don't break it. Anyways, thank you all for watching. It was a pleasure, and hit that like button. Also subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.